United States of Smash vs Sekimra Gamma Nova Burst. Which punch is stronger? My Hero Academia has one of the most iconic finishing attacks in modern anime, the United States of Smash. It's a punch that symbolizes the legacy of one for all and the determination of heroes to protect others. But what happens when you compare that legendary attack to the signature move of my original protagonist, Ario, a living star whose power comes from stellar energy and chaos energy? Today we're going to break down both techniques, explain how they work, analyze their mechanics, and compare their overall destructive potential. Part 1. The world of My Hero Academia. In the world of My Hero Academia, nearly 80% of the population possesses supernatural abilities known as quirks. These powers shape every aspect of society, from education to law enforcement. Professional heroes dedicate their lives to protecting civilians, while villains use their quirks to spread fear and destruction. Among these heroes stands Izuku Midoriya, better known as Deku, the successor to the legendary quirk known as One for All. Part 2. One for All. One for All is unlike any ordinary quirk. It stores immense power that has been passed down through generations of heroes. Each successor contributes to the strength of the quirk, allowing it to grow over time. When Deku inherited One for All, his body wasn't strong enough to handle its full power. Every time he pushed beyond his limits, he risked severe injury. As his training progressed, however, Deku gradually learned how to release more and more of One for All's tremendous strength. Part 3. United States of Smash. One of the greatest expressions of that power is the United States of Smash. This attack channels One for All into a single overwhelming punch. The impact generates a tremendous shockwave capable of devastating everything around the point of contact. What makes this attack so iconic isn't just its destructive force, it represents the spirit of heroism and the determination to overcome impossible odds. It's a finishing move that symbolizes everything One for All stands for. Transition. Now let's leave the world of quirks and step into a universe where power isn't inherited through genetics, but through the very energies that govern our reality itself. Part 4. Ario's world. In Ario's universe, life is influenced by different primordial energies. These energies shape civilizations, determine fighting styles, and define a person's potential. Among the rarest are stellar energy, the power of stars, and chaos energy, an ancient force that amplifies the abilities of those capable of controlling it. Most solar warriors must gather energy from the sun before unleashing powerful techniques. Ario is different. He doesn't borrow the sun's power. He is a living star. The energy already exists inside his stellar core. Part 5. Sekimra Gamma Nova Burst. Ario's signature technique is known as Sekimra Gamma Nova Burst. The technique unfolds in 3 distinct phases. Phase 1. Stellar compression. Ario compresses the energy of his stellar core into one arm. As the pressure increases, the air begins to shimmer, light bends around his fist, and crimson plasma escapes between his fingers. Unlike ordinary solar warriors, Ario doesn't need to charge energy from the sun. However, releasing more power than his body has adapted to places tremendous strain on his arm. Phase 2. Hammer. Impact. The second phase is the physical strike. Every ounce of compressed stellar energy is driven through a single punch, creating a devastating impact and an enormous shockwave. The greater the amount of energy compressed, the more destructive the blow becomes. Phase 3. Gamma Nova Burst. The final phase is what makes this technique unique. After the impact, the compressed stellar energy erupts outward in a violent burst. The explosion releases intense stellar plasma, scorching heat, and powerful gamma radiation, engulfing everything around the point of impact. The punch isn't just a punch, it's the eruption of a miniature stellar explosion. Drawback. Power always comes at a price. If Ario releases a more stellar energy than his body can safely contain, his own arm begins to fail. the muscles tear, the bones crack, his stellar core becomes unstable. The stronger the attack, the greater the risk to Ario himself. Final comparison. Both attacks are among the greatest finishing moves in their respective worlds. United States of Smash represents the accumulated strength and heroic legacy of One for All, delivering overwhelming physical force through a single, decisive blow. Sekam Ra, Gamma Nova. Burst, by contrast, combines physical impact with the destructive forces of a living star. Compressed stellar energy released as an explosive eruption of plasma, heat, and gamma radiation. One embodies the spirit of humanity's greatest hero. The other embodies the fury of a star. Which attack do you think has the greater destructive potential? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.